I'd like to share a few hints on how to select the right chisel for your pneumatic tool. There are a few considerations to keep in mind. One of the most important is what type of stone are you working with. Harder stones such as granite, some limestones, even some marbles require the use of a flat chisel. Because you're not really cutting these harder stones, you're breaking or fracturing them. And the use of a tooth chisel could result in the breakage of the blade. Softer stones, such as this piece of limestone, work quite well with tooth chisels. In our free 24-page catalog, we illustrate a wide variety of tooth styles that are available. We can also custom grind teeth to your specification. A good rule of thumb on chisel teeth is the coarser the tooth, the quicker you will rough out the stone. All these tooth styles will rough out stone, the finer ones with more control of the finish. Another consideration is the size of your job, the size of your work. If you're working with a small piece of stone such as this, you're probably not going to be using a 3-inch wide chisel such as this. You're probably going to be using a narrower chisel, and we make these narrow chisels right down to 1/8 of an inch. Equally important is the size of pneumatic tool that you're using. And this is a 1/2-inch B. It's one of our smaller pneumatic tools. You're probably not going to pick up a 3-inch chisel to use with this pneumatic tool. It's just not going to have the power to drive it. However, one of our larger tools, the 1-inch B, will easily push this chisel through soft or hard stone. You'll notice that this stone surface is quite rough. It's important that the rougher the stone, the narrower the chisel. And I'll show you what I mean. You can see this 3-inch wide chisel. When you put it on this rough surface, it's making contact in just one very small area. What this means is that all the force and pressure is being put on this one little area of carbide, and it's more likely to break. The other thing is that on a wide chisel on a rough surface, you're quite likely to catch a corner and leave a mark in the stone you don't want. The smoother the stone, the wider the chisel. And here you can see that this chisel is in complete contact with the stone surface. I've shown you just a small sample of the wide variety of chisel sizes, styles that we make. And most of these you can find on our online tutorials. By the way, make sure you check out our great tutorial on these solid tooth bush chisels.